By the tail end of the 19th century, hate had evolved. It had moved past the pulpit and into the lab. As we saw in Part 3, the world was no longer just suspicious of Jewish faith, they were terrified of Jewish blood. But then, a new weapon appeared. It wasn't a bullet. It wasn't a law. It was a pamphlet. We start in the shadows of Imperial Russia, 1897. The Romanov dynasty is trembling. The Tsar is losing his grip, the whispers of revolution are becoming a roar. The Okhrana, the Tsar's ruthless secret police, needed a miracle. Or, more accurately, they needed a villain. Enter, Pyotr Rachkovsky, the head of the Okhrana's overseas operations. Under his watch, a document began to circulate. Its title: The Protocols of the Elders of Zion. This wasn't just a book. It claimed to be the secret minutes of a global cabal. It alleged a plan so cold it chilled the blood, they would seize the banks. They would weaponize the press. They would bleed governments dry until Christian civilization simply collapsed. It was a lie. A total, clinical forgery. It wasn't ancient. It wasn't Jewish. And we know exactly where they stole it from. In a twist of dark irony, the forgers plagiarized a French political satire from 1864. The Okhrana simply took the original author's words, deleted the authoritarian state, and typed in the Jews. The timing was surgical. In 1903, the protocols hit the Russian press just as the Kishinev pogrom began. While Jewish homes were being burned, the state was handing out proof that the victims were the aggressors. Then came the spark that lit the world on fire, the Russian Revolution of 1917. As the Tsar fell, fleeing Russian officers carried the protocols to the West, claiming this document explained why their country had collapsed. Suddenly, the lie was a global pandemic. In America, Henry Ford, one of the richest men alive, spent his fortune printing 500,000 copies. He called it the world's foremost problem. In 1921, the Times of London proved it was a fake, word for word. In 1934, a court in Switzerland officially ruled it ridiculous nonsense. But evidence doesn't kill a great lie. It only makes the believers think the conspiracy is deeper. In the 1920s, a frustrated young veteran in a German prison cell read these pages. His name was Adolf Hitler. To him, the protocols weren't a forgery, they were a manual. He used them to turn complex economic pain into a simple, deadly target. By 1933, the protocols didn't need to be law. They were already the truth for millions. We have to be clear, a piece of paper didn't build the gas chambers. But it created a world where they seemed like a logical solution. At the Nuremberg trials, the document was cited as a primary tool used to poison the mind of a nation. A fake document produced 6 million real deaths. This isn't a ghost story. It's documented history. And the most dangerous thing about it, the book is still in print today.